So welcome everyone. Thank you again so much for joining in. We'll start our practice today seated. In the center of our mats, an easy pose, your legs crossed, hands rested by your sides. Take a few moments to arrive into your practice. Arrive onto your mat or the floor if you're practicing without a mat. And just take a few moments here. Settle your body, settle your mind. Let the dust with which you've collected today begin to settle. Let all the pieces and parts of you settle. We'll take these first few moments of our practice, just tuning in. Come into your body. Notice the sensation of your bottom on the floor or your mat. Just sit in the sensations of your body for a moment. As you rest seated in easy pose, I now invite you all to tune into your breath. Follow your breath. Notice its length, its sound, texture. Connect with your breath. Notice how with each inhale you sit a little taller in your seat, you create space, you lift. Each exhale is an invitation, an opportunity to let go, to ease, to sink further into your seat. Today, as we move through our class, though I'll be up here guiding you, ultimately, it is your breath that will teach you. Follow your breath. Listen to your breath, and let us choose to honor the needs of our bodies today. And when you're ready, with your eyes still closed, you can let your hands come off to the side. We'll begin with a cleansing breath here. Sweep the palms up as you inhale. Once your lungs reach capacity, sit in this extension for a moment. And as you exhale, let go, relax, release, ease. Let us choose to honor our needs and our bodies today. In this moment, I'm going to invite you to take any movements that you need in order to feel good, feel into your body. Let's just practice honoring that. And you can keep your eyes closed throughout. It doesn't matter what I look like, or your neighbors, or even what you look like. Just feel into your body. Whatever movements you need right now. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. From easy pose, ideally you're at the end of your mat, sorry, or floor, wherever you're practicing. Go ahead and come into all fours in tabletop. And from tabletop, uncross the legs behind you. Bring your big toes together to touch. Open your knees, sink your tail in towards your heels, extend your arms, spread the fingers wide, and let your forehead and the tip of the nose touch your mat. You're going to take a few breaths here in child's pose, easing, melting, letting go of the day that you had, just easing into your mat. We'll move into our flows in just a moment, but we'll hold into our resting poses. If at any point in time you need to come into child's pose, feel free to honor that, request that need. Give yourself a moment here, taking slow, solid breaths in child's. If you want to come further into your hips, you can modify this pose by separating the knees further. This will bring your hips even wider. Relax the shoulders, the upper body. Feel where your breath travels as you breathe. Your rib cage should expand. When you're ready, go ahead and inhale, bring yourself onto all fours in tabletop. Your shoulders are going to be over your wrists, your knees just underneath your hips. A little hot tip I like to call out though, whenever we are on our hands, either in tabletop or in plank, I invite you to spread your fingers wide and then turn the hands out slightly so that the index fingers are pointed upward, right? Doing so is going to make sure the entirety of the palm, including that little index knuckle, is pressed into the mat. And also turns the elbows, inward so that when we do come to our chaturangas and little baby push-ups, it makes it for an easier transition. So just a little breakdown here as we hold ourselves into tabletop. And from tabletop, we'll move through cat and cow spine. From here, drop the belly, lift the heart, look forward in cow. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin towards the chest in cat. And move for a few rounds here. Inhaling, dropping the belly, looking forward, cow. Exhaling, rounding, tucking cat. And follow your breath here, moving at your own pace. Moving through, stretching through the back, creating space between each vertebrae. And beautiful. Give yourself a nice flat back here. Lovely, lovely. And from here, we're going to add on to that. So this is a Vinyasa class. We're modifying, however, and we'll incorporate this with a balancing cat. So draw that left leg out. And I realize that couch kind of blends in. I'm wearing all black and the couch behind me is black, but you can kind of see the tan of my foot here. So make sure your shoulders are square, your hips are square. And we're going to combine this movement here, knee to nose. As you inhale, lift the toes, open up through the heart. As you exhale, round the spine, bring your knees to nose. Beautiful. Inhale, extend through that foot, open up. Exhale, knee to nose. We're doing just a little bit more for the core, for the spine. 2 more here. Inhale, extend that right leg out. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, bring your knee to nose. Hold here for a moment. Drive that foot between both hands. You're going to be in a low forming lunge. Make sure your knee is over your heel. Your hips are square. If you're feeling extra pressure on your back knee, that happens, especially, because the knee is a gentle joint, as powerful as it is. You can roll your mat up so that there's extra cushioning under your knee, because we're going to be here for a moment. But if you don't have one, just shift your weight a little bit, bend your knee, that kind of helps. So inhale, take it into your low lunge. Arms come straight up. Beautiful. Square hips, square shoulders, and we're going to hold it here. Lovely. Holding for 4 solid breaths, and then I'm going to invite us into our movement, into our wave. I'll demonstrate what this looks like. Take 1 more breath here. And as you take your next exhale, shift your weight to your back left knee, extend the right, draw the hands slightly behind you. Bring your chest towards your thigh. Shoulder blades come together. The whole body gets movement. And we're flowing. Inhale, extend, lunge forward. That left hip flexor is going to feel it. As you exhale, shift your weight back. Heart comes towards the thighs. Arms fly behind you. And again, if you are on a mat or have a cushioning nearby that you want to use under your knee, you can, though not necessary. Although I will say if it's starting to feel too much pressure, honor your body. ease back or use that prop. Take one more here, one more. And hold. Your hands are going to face each other, your chest towards the thigh. Give yourself another moment. Relax your toes when you're ready. Bring your hands to your thigh, below the knee, or if you're a little more flexible, to either side of your foot. And we're just gonna stretch in this runner's stretch. So take a breath in, open through the heart, lift slightly as you exhale, heart towards your thigh. And you're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel that extension from the heel all the way up towards your booty. Let your hands support you. Relax. And with soft knees, bend that front leg, step into tabletop once again. Wide starfish fingers. Let's do the same to the other side. Extend that left leg out, other leg, the other opposite leg. You're gonna be balanced here. Make sure your hips and shoulders are square. And we're gonna do just a few knee to noses. Start first, inhale, lift the toe, look up slightly as you exhale, round and tuck. As always, this is your body. Although I am guiding you, your breath will teach you. So take these moments as you move to watch. Notice the shifts in your body. Stay present and connected to your breath. Exhaling as your knee comes to nose. Hold it here. Oh, actually, we got one more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. And from here, drive that foot between both hands. Square the hips, square the shoulders when you're ready. Arms come straight up, stretching through that right hip flexor. Breathe here. We're gonna take 4 solid breaths. And there's no wrong way to breathe, but you'll notice, the practice we did earlier, when you inhale, you lengthen, you lift, you create space. When you exhale, you fall, fold, flex. In Vinyasa, that can be a helpful guide to follow. And as we move here, we'll move with our breath. We're going to exhale, fold forward, bend, extend, or bend. And as we inhale, we'll lengthen, reach, create space. And that really is, Vinyasa for you, right? It's practice, flowing, one breath, one movement. It can be very powerful, it can be very intense. It can also be very restorative. Because sometimes in order to find stillness, you have to move through it, right? Let's do one more. And when you're ready, the hands come to either side of you. Fly for a moment. We're using those balancing muscles. And when you're ready, either hands above the thigh, below the knee, above the thigh, at the thigh, above the knee, below the knee, or either side. And breathe here, restore. Breath in, breath out. When you're ready, bend the knees, both hands to the floor, and step into your tabletop. Beautiful. Shake out your leg, or shake out your hips. From tabletop, we're going to make our way onto our feet in downward facing dog. So again, turning those hands out slightly, making sure the index knuckles press to the mat. This really will help your down dog. Curl the toes underneath you. When you're ready, lift your hips and bring yourself up into your upside down V in down dog. So a lot of people think that you have to keep your legs straight, and sure, that is ultimately where that's the form, right? The traditional form of down dog, but every body is different, and I want you to meet yourself where you can and where you are at. You need to bend your knees. Feel free, bending the knees is fine, as long as you keep your arms and shoulders safe. So imagine a long line from your palms all the way up, extending through your elbow, your shoulder, your hips, keeping everything straight. So it doesn't matter if I bend my knees or extend my knees, there's still that line from shoulder or from hip all the way down to wrist. And you're gonna walk your dog for a moment, just walk your dog. Beautiful. I know we were here for a moment, but just driving it in. When you're ready, you can walk or jump towards your hands and forward fold. Let your feet plant firmly and just hang out in the upside down. Grab a hold of your wrists or your elbows and sway. Let gravity do its thing onto you. Shake it out. Be at the whim of gravity. When you're ready, let both hands fall to the floor. Soft knees, just hang out for a moment. Half monkey, we're gonna press the knees back. Bring your hands up to knee level, flat back on the tabletop. So that's one variation. Another variation, if you're a little more flexible, is keeping your fingers to the toes or on the floor. So you've got level 1, level 2, wherever you're at. This is half monkey. Exhale, soften the knees, fold back down. And when you're ready, rooting from the ground, slowly roll yourself up. Let your crown be the last part of you to arrive as you stand firmly in mountain. Take a few moments, feeling your feet on the floor, on the mat. Beautiful. And we'll move through our standing series, our sun salutations. First time on our feet in class today. Let's go ahead and begin with a cleansing breath. Inhale, sweep the palms high and up. And as you exhale, bring the hands down. I'm going to change the camera just a little bit because my arms are cut out. So I'm going to do just that and step back just a smidge. We're going to be standing here for the rest for the short duration of our class. So the top of your mat, because I'm going to go long here, the top of your mat here, let's go ahead and begin our sun salutation from here. Inhale, sweep the palms high and up. As you exhale, bring yourself in a swan dive down. Back straight, head up, half monkey, hands on your knees or on the floor. And as you exhale, you're going to walk or jump into your high plank. And we're going to break down our vinyasa. It's going to be slow. This is where the name of the practice comes, the vinyasa. This is the vinyasa. So you've got 2 levels here. Again, make sure your hands are turned out slightly so the elbows are drawn back. If you can hold in your high plank, stay right here. I'll demonstrate the variation where you're on your knees. You're on your knees. And from here, as we exhale, we're going to come down, bend the elbows all the way down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows pinned to your sides. Drop the belly button. Press the toes onto the mat. Peel the shoulders back, baby cobra. Inhale. And as we exhale, take it back into your down dog. Alternatively, tabletop is a good variation too. So let's do that vinyasa once again, all one breath, all one movement. Go ahead and peel the heels forward, come into your high plank. As you exhale, push up down, Chaturanga Dandasana, knees or toes. Drop the belly into baby cobra, tall cobra or up dog as you inhale. As you exhale to down dog. Woo. Beautiful, right? Then go ahead and hold in your down dog for a moment. Breathing in this space. Bend both knees, walk or jump to forward fold. From forward fold, back straight, head up, half monkey, peel the shoulders back. As you exhale, peel or come forward fold. And reverse swan dive down, rooting from the ground. Inhale the hands high up. And exhale down. So As we move through our next sun salutation, sun B, another thing I want to call out are our hands. And this was something that my teacher taught to me that really changed my life. So when you do our swan dives or move your hands and arms, it's not a performance. We don't have to, like superstar hands. Try to move with supple, soft hands. And when you lead with that, especially if you've been practicing for years or for a while, just leading with that notion that, oh my gosh, it's not a performance. I don't have to jazz my hands up. It really changes the practice. So I'm going to encourage you all to pay attention to your hands, even though we move our body, and try to keep them supple. It's a game changer, I'm telling you. All right, so let's begin our sun B. With our legs, knees and heels together, we're gonna come, wait a minute, how do I do this? Yes, inhale, bring the hands high and up. And as you exhale, bend your knees and sit back into your extended chair, Utkatasana. Beautiful. And the hips are gonna come back. You're sitting back. Pay mind to those hands. We're just gonna hold it here for one more breath. As you exhale, take it down to your forward fold. From forward fold, back straight, head up, half monkey. Exhale, walk or jump to your high plank and flow through your vinyasa on your knees or toes, push up, down. Inhale, baby cobra, tall cobra, or up dog. Exhale into down dog. From down dog, inhale that right leg up. As you exhale, drive that foot between both hands. Square the hips, square the shoulders, and on the inhale, soft, supple hands, take yourself into your high lunge. Alternatively, if you need to drop that back knee to that low lunge, you can, so you've got an option to hold it here, or even to keep the hands down. Listen to your body. We're moving in the ways that honor us. I'm going to invite us to hold these poses for just 4 breaths. And from here, take yourself back down. Step to your plank, flow through your vinyasa down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra, tall cobra, or up dog. Exhale into your down dog. From here, drive that left leg up. And bring that foot between both hands. Square hips, square shoulders. When you're ready, bring yourself to your high lunge, your low lunge. Optionally, you can modify with the arms down. Breathe in, breathe out. How are those hands? Let's be supple, firm yet yielding. And as we exhale, bring both hands down. Step to your plank, flow through one more vinyasa, down chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra, tall cobra. And exhale, down dog. Beautiful. From your down dog, bend the knees, walk or jump to forward fold. Back straight, head up, half monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll yourself up into your Utkatasana, extended chair. And when you're ready, 2 more breaths. Inhale, bring yourself upright. And exhale all the way down. Beautiful, that's powerful, huh? We're gonna do that again. 1 breath, 1 movement. You've done it once with the holds. We're gonna move through each cycle, inhaling, exhaling throughout. I'll call it out. When you're ready, let's begin our next sun B. Legs, hips, distance apart. I know I had us start with our feet together earlier. That was a totally different move. I went in a different direction there. So from here, inhale, bring the hands high and up. And then take that seat back, extended chair pose. As you exhale, forward fold. Back straight, head up, half monkey. Exhale, walk or jump, high plank, down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra, tall cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Exhale, drive that foot between both hands. Draw the breath in. bringing yourself back down. Plank, flow through your vinyasa. And then meet with the left leg up. Again, this is your body, your breath. Although I'm going a certain pace, your pace will be very different. Just follow your breath. We did this before. And we'll meet at mountain when we're done. Hold in your down dog. When you're ready, bend both knees. Walk or jump to forward fold. Back straight, head up, half monkey. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees. Go ahead and sit your tail back. Take it into your chair for one breath. Inhale, come back up. And as you exhale, hands to your sides, meet the mountain. Glowy and glowy, so good. Beautiful, everyone. Shake it out. We're here in our sun beat. We're going to begin our next sequence. And I love flowing through our warriors. So I call this one, I can get on time, dancing warriors. It's a lot of fun. So you did a lot of lateral movements, and this is just going to kind of open up hips just a bit. When you are ready, have us start in that forward fold. So you're at the top of your mat here. Bring those hands up once again. We're going to dance through our warriors here. Go ahead and take yourself all the way down. Step that right leg all the way back, like you would a lunge. And then spin that back heel to the ground. So that opens up the hip. That back foot is going to be kind of like perpendicular, not parallel. And some schools like to go with this train of thought, having the left heel aligned with the right. You can most certainly do that, but that doesn't take into account like people's level of hip flexibility. So if you want to align your heel to heel, you can, but it's not absolutely necessary. Just modify the ways in which you can. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, come right into our warrior one. Again, those supple hands, no jazz hands. Tell you, when my teacher told me that, it like changed my life, and I was constantly just aware, like, where am I performing in my life? Why do my hands feel like they need to perform? Can I put that down? And when you walk with questioning like that, it can change a lot of things. So I'm talking to distract you. We're here over in warrior one. Take one more breath. As you exhale, peel apart. Warrior two. So your shoulders are going to open, your hips are going to open, both hands are forward. And I really love this because we are going to dance in our warrior here. When you're ready, reach forward, the left arm, and you're going to just kind of sink into that left hip. And in your inhale, arch back. And you're just going to flow here. I like to incorporate elements of dance and movement into our classes. We're going to do one more here as you reach forward and back. Reach forward, turn that left hand up towards the sky, and on the inhale, arch back into your reverse warrior. Let that hand behind you protect you. Keep your eyes to the sky. And as you exhale, windmill both hands to the earth. Spin that back heel up. Step back into your plank. And this is a vinyasa class, so we're flowing through our vinyasa. And again, you can always come onto your knees if you need to. Bend both knees, walk or jump forward, fold. Back straight, head up, half monkey, melt forward, fold. Soft knees, slowly roll yourself up. Tall mountain, and hands to the side. Beautiful. We'll do the same to the other side. And I'm going to have to turn around for this because otherwise you'll be seeing the practice from the rear view. So from here, go ahead and bring yourself forward. Step that left leg all the way back, back heel to the floor. Watch your forearm, knee over ankle. When you're ready, go ahead and bring yourself up. Warrior one. And make sure you're turning, right? Like everything's aligned, hips to shoulders aligned, facing forward. Give yourself a moment here. Ease. Try to keep your lower half still as we move through these flows. Open up, right hand to front, left to back. And from here, let's dance. Reach the right arm forward. You'll feel that pull right there in the groin. Inhale, arch back. And again, reaching forward. And taking it back. One more. Now turn the palm upwards. Arch back, reverse your warrior. Let that hand protect you, or you can do that bind if you wish. And when you're ready, windmill both hands to the earth. Step to your plank. Float through your vinyasa. Down to the Dandasana. Inhale, cobra, top cobra, up dog. Exhale, your down dog. Bend the knees, walk or jump forward fold. Back straight, head up, half monkey, exhale, melt down, forward fold. With soft knees, slowly roll yourself up. Sweep the palms high. And as you exhale, hands come down to your sides. Beautiful. Fun flows, fun flows. Can we do that one more time? One breath, one movement. Again, we're kind of following a cycle here. When you're ready, let's move back. Go ahead and bring yourself forward, fold. Step that right leg all the way back, back heel to the floor. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. We're gonna dance 3 times, reach forward. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, reaching forward. Inhale, arching back. Beautiful. Reach forward, turn that palm up. Inhale, arch back. Reverse that warrior. Now windmill both hands to the earth. Step to high plank, float your vinyasa. Optionally, you can let that left leg fly, a little bit of a challenge. Take it into that down dog. Walk or jump forward, fold, back straight, head up, half monkey. Exhale, forward fold. We're not gonna come up here, we're gonna stay in that forward fold, and you're gonna step back with that left leg this time, back heel to the floor. Inhale, lift, warrior one. You're gonna see me from the back now. Warrior two. Reach forward on the exhale. Inhale, arch back. We're gonna just dance here for a moment, reaching forward and back. We'll do one more. Reach forward, turn the palm up. As you inhale, arch back. You can lock in the bind or use that hand to protect you. And we'll windmill. I think this will be our last vinyasa here. Go ahead, come through your vinyasa. Optional to leave that right leg flying, otherwise, knees or toes to the floor. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Whew. Back, bend the knees, walk or jump forward, fold. Back straight, head up, half monkey. Exhaling forward, fold, and when you're ready, slowly roll yourself up. Let your hands meet at the top, supple and soft. Hands down to the sides. Beautiful, everyone. Shake it out. How are we feeling? Powerful, right? I'm getting a little sweat here. So this next portion of our class, our sequences are going to focus on balancing and a little bit more hip opening. Yes, we're good on time. And I love this one. It's a lot of fun because you get to fly for a moment here. I guess I won't do from the side. So we're going to start first balancing on our left leg. You're mixing it up a little bit. We're right side dominated. So we're going to bring that right knee into your chest. And go ahead and just hold that there for a moment. And you can place your hands on your hips. Or if you want more of a challenge, the arms upright, because we are literally going to fly into warrior three. From here, go ahead and drive. It's a lot of balance here. drive that foot all the way behind you. Now, alternatively, much more challenging, that arm can come up right out front or even out to the side in an airplane. You can use your hand to support you, but we're just gonna hold right here in this balance. It's such a challenge, but so powerful, so needed. When you're ready, drop that back heel to the floor. Go ahead and spin yourself into Warrior Two again. From Warrior Two, we're going to arch back like we did just the sequence earlier. And as we switch things up just a little bit, we're going to windmill both hands to the floor. My back heel is coming up. So windmill both hands to the floor. Back into that lunge. Drop the back knee. And I'm going to have you come into a twist. So reverse twisted lunge. So turn that left arm, bring it up towards the sky, and twist. Look up towards the sky. Keep your hips square, your knee and just over your ankle. Hold it here. And when you're ready, let's restore. Bring both hands down to the inside of that left leg. And we're going to give ourselves a nice deep hip flexor stretch. So this is our lizard. In lizard, you're going to walk the leg up to the feet out, that left foot out, just an inch or two. And just feel yourself stretching your psoas right there. Now, if you want to take it from lizard a little further, go ahead and tilt the foot onto its side in half pigeon. So I can demonstrate here, my foot's on my side. And if you want to take it even further, take that foot all the way down into full pigeon. Now, if all of this is too much, because everyone has different hip flexibility level, alternatively, you can come onto your back and bring that foot into your chest, like so. So it works all the same muscles, works all the same regions, just a little bit less intensity. And I'm going to invite you to just hold in your pigeon here. An amazing pose, one of my favorites. From pigeon, if you're on your back, go ahead and just meet us in that low lunge. Those of you on your elbows, come onto your hands. And from the lunge or from pigeon, what we're going to do is going to curl that foot underneath us. We're going to kick straight out into three-legged down dog. Oh, yes. Three-legged down dog. And you're going to bend the knee, opening up through the hip. And with this, because we're doing good stuff to the hips, go ahead and draw little circles with the hips. Just get right into there. Yes. Reverse the rotation, reverse it. And drop the foot down, walk or jump to forward fold. Hang out in that beautiful upside down space. Back straight, head up, half monkey, melty back down. Slowly roll yourself up. And meet at the top of your mat. We get to do it again to the other side. So this is, had us starting with our balance on the left. The right side will be a little easier for those of us who are right-handed and right-sided, right-dominated, excuse me. When you're ready, go ahead and bring that left knee to your chest. Hand can be right there on the hip, or if you like, to the sky. It makes it a little bit more challenging. And when you're ready to move to that Warrior Three, go ahead and bring yourself all the way. And this is that challenge. Alternatively, you can bring your hands out to the side if it helps, or your hips. It's all about the energy and form. Fast breath. And go ahead and spin that back heel down. Take it into warrior two. Inhale, arch back, reverse your warrior. And let's windmill both hands to the floor. Spin that back heel up. And, oh yes, we're gonna come into a reverse bent knee angle. So go ahead and turn, well, you can drop the back knee or keep the back knee lifted, up to you. Turn and twist. When you're ready, both hands come to the inside of that left foot, and you're gonna walk that inside of the right foot, and you can walk that right foot out just an inch or two. The further you walk out, the deeper into your psoas you get. So feel that stretch. Oh my gosh, so very deep. And when you're ready, if you'd like to take it further, go ahead and bar that foot in front of you into your half pigeon. Alternatively, you can come onto your back. If you want to come onto your elbows, feel free. Mouth right here, half pigeon. When you're ready, slowly draw yourself upright. Bring your hands to the earth. Those of you on your backs, you can be in that low lunge, and everyone that's curled, the toes underneath, kick right up, three-legged down dog, and then into your spider dog. It's funny, these names. This one is, I heard it called spider dog. That would be like amazingly terrifying. But you know, I like spiders and I like dogs, so I would be in awe of a spider dog. So with that knee, you're gonna turn it. You're going to open up the hip. Now reverse the rotation, just getting into that. Yes, 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 yes. And when you're ready, everyone, let's go ahead and meet those legs to the floor. And we're gonna come back to that pose that started it all, child's pose. Bend your knees, come all the way down, big toes come together, and extend into your child's pose. Restore for a moment. We're gonna be pretty low for this portion of our class. And I'm gonna tilt the camera down and come a little closer. So just rest in your child's pose. These next poses are going to keep us low to the floor as we come into our mat for mat work. And when you're ready, slowly begin to peel yourself upright. Sitting on your heels. Let's go ahead and spin these heels around us. I'm going to face you all here a little bit closer, actually. Look at that. Look at us, all close and intimate. And yeah, as we stay low to the floor, low on the mat, this one we'll kind of ease into our inversions and then that core strengthening. But I did want us to get a little bit of a stretch for our legs here. And if you guys haven't been following, you know, our yoga month poses, every week we release a new sequence for you to follow, a little challenge for you to follow. This week, I'm demonstrating this week's sequence. I really love it. It's an extension into a hip opener. So from here, extend that left leg out. Like when we were sitting in easy pose, just extend the left leg. Let that right foot come along the inside of that thigh. I'm going to keep my body square throughout. Hips and shoulders stay square. Arms are going to be long. And I love this one. When you're ready, we're going to inhale and extend. Bring that right side body into a stretch, touching towards the toes. Beautiful. Exhale, come upright. And on the next inhale, that right hand is going to fall right where the shoulder is. We're going to arch back and lift that hip. So bring your weight into that right hip, knee. And if this is a little bit too much for the hips, you don't have to lift the hip all the way. It can just be like this, you know. But we're going to just come right in. We're going to do this 4 times total. Reaching forward. And then inhaling, arching back. Give me 2 more. Follow your breath. And again, this is why we followed our breath earlier to establish what our needs are. So we come into your needs today. Remember to come back to your breath. And when you're ready, hold yourself here and bring yourself back down. Oh, I love that one. Loosey-goosey, all of us. Yay. Let's go ahead and do the same to the other side. Extend that right leg out. Knee, heel inside of the foot is going to be inside of the thigh. Every part of your body is square. Let's reach. Exhaling, moving forward. And then inhaling, arching back. We're going to do this about 4 times. Follow your breath, go as slow as you need to. This is that final one right here. Beautiful, everyone. Go ahead and bring yourself back to center. Open up your, bring both legs out. And we're going to do a nice deep stretch first. And then extend those arms forward and just lean. Lean forward. Come as far as you comfortably can. Stretch. Extend. When you're ready, slowly draw yourself back upright. And everyone, we're still on the floor. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves down, down, down towards our mat. Ooh, gonna make use of our time here. It sure does fly, right? When you're having fun. When you're ready, we're gonna come into our boat. So some modification, some different levels of boat here. We'll start off first bringing your hands right to center, right slightly behind you for support. Bring your knees and heels together to touch. Draw the belly button, not in, but like the lower back. It's kind of engaged, right? Your core is engaged. And when you're ready, lift both heels up. Balancing here, go ahead. You can keep your hands to the side for support. Arms out if you need a little bit more of a challenge in front of you or overhead. Listen to your body. We'll hold it here in our boat. When you're ready, slowly bring yourself down, one bit at a time. I'm making the transition from boat to low boat. If you want to just lay down, you can, but this adds a little bit of a challenge here. Go ahead and bring yourself all the way down. And as we work, or I'm going to take one more move in our inversion. Last pose. Go ahead and bend your knees. Bring your heels just underneath your knees. Your back is flat, hands resting by your sides. Keep your legs about hips distance, and when you're ready, lift the hips up. Draw the chest towards your chin. If you can, if you like, bind the fingers underneath. And we're going to hold it here. Let your head be the lowest part of you. Try not to turn your head as you breathe through your bridge. When you're ready, taking that final moment in bridge. Unbind the hands. Allow your back to fall. Come flat into your mat. Let your body rest in our last pose of the day. Shavasana, corpse pose. Fall completely into your mat as you close your eyes. Take in this sweet serenity of our practice. Follow the rise and fall of your breath. Gently bring awareness back to your body, to your environment, to your presence. Thanking yourself, thanking your community, holding this space. Just take a moment to lay in gratitude. When you're ready to come out of Shavasana, take any movements that you need. I invite you all in this moment to bring your knees to your chest and rock side to side, massaging the lower bits of your back. And to bring a little bit of energy back. Tuck your chin to your chest, rock back and forth the entire length of your spine until you are upright. Meet in that easy seat that held us earlier as we take in the final few moments of our practice. Know that ahead of you is an opportunity to connect more deeply, more profoundly to yourself, to your body, so that you may connect more deeply to the world around you. May you hold this practice close. May you walk with your lessons, remembering to always tune into the teachings of your breath. As we conclude our practice, let's have our palms meet together above us. The light in me makes his light in all of you. Thanks, everybody. What a joy it was to be here. I left a little bit of time for us to put ourselves back together and get back to the office or back to the work. Thank you so much, Eden, Susan, everyone that joined in, Jack, Jolie. What a wonderful time. If you have any questions, comments, please reach out to me. I'm always here to help answer anything. And yeah, please take the next, we've got a few more classes for Yoga Month coming up next week and our yoga challenge. So be on the lookout. Yay. So glad you enjoyed it. Take care, y'all. Bye.